Alright, welcome back to another quick review. Today I'm talking about the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, a game that I got to finish last night for the first time. I experienced it for the first time these past 2 weeks. I finally finished it last night, and it's no stretch to say that this is quite possibly the greatest Final Fantasy game ever created. It is phenomenal in the sense of its story. It deals with a lot of topics and subjects such as, teen pregnancy and suicide that are really tough and hard to watch, but at the same time, it gives this game a little extra something that makes it amazing. The big, massive cast of characters, albeit some aren't too important to the story. A lot of others get their backstories fleshed out, and they have their motivations for going out and trying to save the world. Kefka as a villain was ridiculous. I think Kefka is amazing in a sense that he is just an insane maniacal psychopath that got what he wanted halfway through the game. And that's just what makes him better. The fact that he won. He got what he wanted, and nobody could stop him for up until the end of the game. And I think that's why this game is so good, because of what Kefka does. You get to the world of ruin, and the world of ruin helps flesh out so many character stories. Like Shadow got a little extra backstory when it came to his past with Realm, Strago's past with defeating this monster, Terra finding out what love is, Celeste dealing with Sid, and the whole suicide thing. Locke had this whole thing going on with Rachel, and he was trying to deal with that and try to help her come back, but in the end, that didn't happen, and Rachel died, but told Locke to move on, and she said thank you to him, and Cyan as well also had this whole thing of overcoming and moving past the death of his wife and son, and it is just a really emotional game that everybody should play because everybody will love it. You won't find a bad thing about this game. That's what I love about it. There's not a single bad thing to be said about this game, and I really wish I could have gotten more time with it. And I probably could have. Spent some more time leveling up my characters. But at that point, I just wanted to take on the final boss because I felt like I just really wanted to see what happens next. I couldn't put the game down because I always wanted to progress the story and see what happens. So yes, Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, 10 out of 10, would recommend to anybody.